Hello Swatantra TV viewers. I am Mahima, welcoming you to our English Bulletin with latest news, updates and analysis. The Income Tax Appellate Tribunal has unfrozen the bank accounts of the Congress party within hours after the Income Tax Department froze the party's bank accounts. The tribunal will hear the arguments of both sides next week. The Congress earlier said that income tax officials had given them access to funds in the accounts pending a hearing in court. Congress leader Mallikarjun Kharge called the freezing of funds as an assault on democracy. The government or the Income Tax Department has not responded to the allegations. McCain said that the money in the party's accounts had come through online crowdfunding while that in its youth wing's accounts had come from membership fees. He said that accounts of its youth wing, Indian Youth Congress, had also been frozen. The Congress party leaders said, when its bank accounts were frozen, that there was no money to spend, to pay electricity bills, to pay salaries to the employees. McCain said that all political activities of the party was impacted. He said that the action had been taken on account of a 45-day delay in filing income tax returns of the party for 2018 to 2019. He added that the Income Tax Department has asked Congress to pay 2.1 billion rupees as a recovery amount. Meanwhile, Congress leader Vivek Tankha said the court will hear the party's appeal for interim relief from the IT department's action on Wednesday. Critics accused Narendra Modi's Bharatiya Janata Party of using state machinery to target opposition leaders in the run-up to the elections. The BJP has denied the allegation.
उसके ऊपर जब हम लोगों ने आगे छानबीन करी तो हमें बताया गया कि देश की मुख्य ऑपोजिशन पार्टी के सारे अकाउंट्स फ्रीज कर दिए गए हैं। कांग्रेस पार्टी के अकाउंट्स पर तालाबंदी हो गई है। कांग्रेस पार्टी के अकाउंट्स फ्रीज कर दिए गए हैं। हमारे देश में लोकतंत्र पर तालाबंदी हो गई है और ये कांग्रेस पार्टी के अकाउंट्स फ्रीज नहीं हुए हैं, हमारे देश में डेमोक्रेसी फ्रीज हुई है। हैरानी की बात यह है कि जब 2 हफ्ते केवल यह हफ्ता चुनाव घोषणा के लिए रह गए हों, ऐसे समय में प्रमुख ऑपोजिशन पार्टी के अकाउंट फ्रीज करके यह सरकार क्या दिखाना चाहती है और किस आधार पर फ्रीज करे गए हैं, मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगा तो हास्यास्पद है। और न केवल कांग्रेस पार्टी के, कल शाम को यूथ कांग्रेस के भी अकाउंट्स फ्रीज कर दिए गए और यूथ कांग्रेस और कांग्रेस दोनों के अकाउंट्स जो फ्रीज करे गए हैं, 210 करोड़ की रिकवरी इनकम टैक्स डिपार्टमेंट ने यूथ कांग्रेस और कांग्रेस से मांगी है। 210 करोड़ की कुल रिकवरी। और ये पैसा किसका है? ये कोई धनाढ्य पूंजीपतियों का पैसा, कॉर्पोरेट टैक्स का पैसा नहीं, कॉर्पोरेट बॉन्ड्स का पैसा नहीं है। ये पैसा जो कांग्रेस पार्टी के अकाउंट्स में है वो ऑनलाइन जो हम लोगों ने क्राउड फंडिंग जो करा है उसका पैसा पड़ा हुआ है। लगभग 25 करोड़ रुपया हमारा इकट्ठा हुआ है जो हमारे देश के अंदर, जिसमें 95% से भी ज्यादा पैसा 100 रुपए से भी कम यूपीआई से लोगों ने जमा कराया है।
5:47 p.m. 16th February 2024. Sriramulu Sir English, Telangana Backward Classes Welfare Minister Ponnam Prabhakar on Friday introduced a resolution in the Assembly to conduct a caste census. The official statement said that the House resolved to take up a comprehensive door-to-door household survey of the entire Telangana state to plan and implement various socio-economic, educational, employment and political opportunities for the amelioration of socially and educationally backward classes of citizens and scheduled castes and the scheduled tribes. Speaking on the resolution, Chief Minister A. Revant Reddy requested all the members to give their suggestions on conducting the caste census. Deputy Chief Minister Mallu Bhatti Vikramarka said that the Congress government gave a promise that it would conduct a caste census if it came to power. The caste census can be described as a foundation stone for the development of backward classes. Bharat Rashtra Samiti member K. Srihari extended his party's support to the measure. The cabinet on 4th February decided to formulate and implement various social, economic, educational, employment and political opportunities plans for the advancement of backward classes, scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, and other weaker sections. Accordingly, the government decided to conduct a comprehensive household caste enumeration family survey, Minister Ponnam Prabhakar said in a post on X. 5:59 p.m., 16th February 2024. Sriramulu Sir English, Balamurali. Please take CM bits also for news to TS Assembly resolves to take up caste survey.
తీర్మానం తర్వాత విధి విధానాలకు సంబంధించి గౌరవ సభ్యులు లేదా బయట ఉన్నటువంటి వాళ్ళు ఎవరైనా దీనికి సంబంధించి రాష్ట్రంలో నిజంగా ఈ వర్గాలకు న్యాయం జరగాలనుకునే వాళ్ళందరూ సలహాలు సూచనలు తీసుకోవడానికి సిద్ధంగా ఉన్నాం. కానీ గుడ్డు మీద ఎంటికలు వెక్కినట్టు గొడ్డు మీద ఎంటికలు ప్రతిదాని లోపల 10 సంవత్సరాలు వాళ్ళు మాట్లాడకపోయి వాళ్ళు న్యాయం చేయలేక వాళ్ళ గొంతు లేక ఇప్పుడు రాగానే గొంతు మొత్తం ఇప్పి మాట్లాడుతూ ఉంటే తప్పైతే అధ్యక్ష. నేను మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి చెప్తున్నా, ప్రభుత్వం పక్షాన స్పష్టంగా ఉంది. మీకు మేము నియంత్రిస్తలేం. కన్ఫ్యూజన్ ఉంటే మీరు మీ యొక్క అంశాన్ని చెప్పండి. కానీ మొత్తం మేనిఫెస్టోలో నేను చదువుకుంటే దానికి ఒక సపరేట్ చర్చ పెట్టుకోండి. కానీ దీన్ని సమర్థించినప్పుడు సూచనలు చేయండి, అంతేగాని అది అవుతుందా అట్లా చెప్తలేరు కదా. దానికి సంబంధించి ఊకే కన్ఫ్యూజన్ తాపకొక నేను ప్రభుత్వం తరఫున మళ్ళొక్కసారి మీ సూచనలు స్వీకరిస్తున్నాం, రాసుకుంటున్నాం, తప్పకుండా జవాబులు చెప్తాం. లేదంటే దాని తదుపరి కూడా ఇవాళ తీర్మానం తర్వాత కూడా మళ్ళీ ఎప్పుడైనా ఒక్కరోజుతో ముగిసేది కాదు, ఈ ప్రక్రియ జరిగేదే దానికి అనుగుణంగా జరుగుతుంది. కాబట్టి గౌరవ సభ్యులు సలహా సూచనలు చేస్తే బాగుంటుందని కోరుతున్నాను. ఊరికే ప్రతిదానికి అట్లా.
Film hero Allu Arjun's uncle Kanchala Chandrasekhar Reddy joined the Congress party in presence of AICC in charge General Secretary Deepa Das Munshi at Gandhi Bhavan on Friday. The BRS MLC Patnam Mahinder Reddy and his wife Vikarabad ZP chairperson Sunita, GHMC former Mayor Bonthu Rammohan and his wife Cherlapalli BRS corporator Sridevi and Professor Banot Ramanan Naik and others joined Congress party in presence of Deepa Das Munshi. Later, all the leaders who joined the Congress party met the Chief Minister A. Revant Reddy at the assembly. It may be recalled that Allu Arjun's uncle Chandrasekhar Reddy has been doing various services in Pedavura Mandal in Nalgonda district in the name of Chandrasekhar Reddy Foundation. Chandrasekhar Reddy expected BRS ticket from Nagarjuna Sagar constituency during assembly elections. Chandrasekhar Reddy also announced that Allu Arjun will campaign on behalf of him if given Nagarjuna Sagar ticket. However, the BRS party did not give a ticket to him. Chandrasekhar Reddy maintained distance from the BRS party from then onwards.
జిల్లెల అరుణ ప్రభాకర్ గారు గర్వాపసి ఒరిజినల్ గా కాంగ్రెస్ మంచిదని, కాంగ్రెస్ విధానాలు నచ్చి ఎన్నో సంవత్సరాలుగా పనిచేసి తర్వాత ఇండిపెండెంట్ గా కార్పొరేటర్ గెలిచినప్పటికీ కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీ మీద ప్రేమ అభిమానంతో కాంగ్రెస్ అభివృద్ధి సంక్షేమాలు బ్రహ్మాండంగా ఉన్నాయి. రేవంత్ రెడ్డి గారి నాయకత్వంలో కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీ మంచి కోరుకుంటుంది. యువకులకు ఉద్యోగాలు, తర్వాత మహిళలకు గౌరవం. అదేవిధంగా సోనియా గాంధీ గారు మా ముఖ్య నాయకురాలు, కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీ నడిపిస్తున్న నాయకురాలే మహిళా సోదరిమణులను గౌరవించాలని, సమాన హక్కులు కల్పించాలని, తర్వాత ఇప్పుడు అసెంబ్లీలలో పార్లమెంట్లో కూడా 33% మరి మహిళలకు రిజర్వేషన్లు కల్పించాలని కూడా నిర్ణయం తీసుకోవటం మేము అందరం స్వాగతిస్తున్నాం, కృతజ్ఞతలు తెలియజేస్తున్నాం.
Congress leader Rahul Gandhi on Friday said his party will accept long-pending demands of farmers in the country and ensure a legal guarantee to minimum support price of crops if the India bloc comes to power after the 2024 Lok Sabha polls. Addressing the Kisan Nyay Panchayat, a gathering of farmers, in Bihar's Rohtas, as part of his Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra, Gandhi said that cultivators are not getting the remunerative prices for their crops. His comment comes at a time when Sanyukt Kisan Morcha, SKM, a farmers' body, called for Bharat Bandh on Friday to press the BJP-led central government to accept cultivators' demands, including a legal guarantee of minimum support price for crops. Farmers from Punjab began their Delhi Chalo march on Tuesday but were stopped by security personnel at the Shambhu and Khanori border points between Delhi and Haryana. The protesting farmers have been camping at the border points ever since. Their agitation entered the fourth day on Friday. The Congress MP also slammed the BJP-led central government, accusing it of transferring a considerable portion of funds of the defense budget into the pockets of an industrialist. The centre's defense budget is not for the welfare of Jawans, and all defense contracts are going to a corporate group only, he alleged.
जो सरकारी वैकेंसीज हैं, उनको सबको हम पूरा कर देंगे, एक नहीं छोड़ेंगे. और आपने युवाओं ने सवाल पूछा, अग्निवीर पे बताता हूं आपको। देखिए, अग्निवीर योजना 1,50,000 युवाओं ने आर्मी के लिए 5 साल मेहनत की, वर्जिश की, ट्रेनिंग की, तैयारी की। अग्निवीर योजना से पहले की बात कर रहा हूं। 1,50,000 युवाओं ने 5 साल मेहनत की और हमारी सेना ने उन्हें एक्सेप्ट किया। सेना का ऑफर 1,50,000 युवाओं को मिला। कोविड आता है, उनसे कहती है देखिए कुछ ही समय में हम आपको आर्मी में ले लेंगे। 3 साल उन्हें आगे पीछे दौड़ाया और फिर अंत में कहते हैं कि आपको जो हमने वायदा किया था, भर्ती का वायदा किया था, वो हम पूरा नहीं करेंगे। ना आप सेना में आ सकते हो, ना आपको अग्निवीर योजना में जगह मिलेगी।
Farmers' agitation entered its fourth day on Friday with protesting farmers facing tear gas at the Punjab-Haryana Shambhu border as security forces tried to disperse them. This comes after the third round of negotiations between Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann, the heads of the farmer unions and union ministers Piyush Goyal, Arjun Munda, and Nithyanand Rai concluded in the early hours of Friday. Tear gas shelling took place for 15 minutes at the Punjab-Haryana Shambhu border. The shells were lobbed near the stage of protesters to prevent leaders from addressing the farmers. The Delhi police ordered more than 30,000 tear gas shells from the Border Security Forces Tear Smoke Unit, officials said. A 63-year-old farmer, who was among the farmers protesting at the Shambhu border near Haryana's Ambala, died of a heart attack on Friday, officials said. Gyan Singh complained of chest pain in the morning and was taken to the civil hospital in Punjab's Rajpura. From there, he was rushed to Rajendra Hospital in Patiala, where doctors declared him brought dead, they said. Police and paramilitary personnel kept a tight vigil on the activities at the borders of the national capital. An officer said strict vigil, heavy deployment of personnel and multi-layer barricades will remain in place as the protesting farmers are still sitting at the Shambhu border between Punjab and Haryana, near Ambala. The Delhi police, along with the paramilitary personnel, conducted drills and mock exercises where they were asked to move towards the barricades in anti-riot gear at the Singhu and Tikri borders. They were ordered by their seniors to act as if they were controlling a mob.
ਦੋਨੇ ਪਾਸਿਓਂ ਸੈਂਟਰ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਤੋਂ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਅਸ਼ੋਰੈਂਸ ਲਈ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਹਰਿਆਣਾ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਕਰੋ, ਉਧਰਲੇ ਪਾਸਿਓਂ ਮਤਲਬ ਸ਼ਾਂਤੀ ਰੱਖੀ ਜਾਵੇ, ਤੇ ਇਧਰਲੇ ਪਾਸਿਓਂ ਕਿਸਾਨ ਸੰਗਠਨ ਨੇ ਤਾਂ ਕੱਲ ਹੀ ਅਪੀਲ ਕਰਤੀ ਸੀ कि
उनमें सभी जितने भी हमने मांग पत्र में मुद्दे उठाए, लंबी चर्चा हुई और चर्चा इस बात पे हुई भी चर्चा ही ना करते रह जाएं, इसका कोई नतीजा निकलना चाहिए। तो उन्होंने कहा भी हमें समय चाहिए, हम अपनी बात कोई हवा में करना नहीं चाहते। जैसे एमएसपी खरीद की गारंटी का कानून, C2 प्लस 50% और किसान और खेत मजदूर का कर्ज और भी जितनी
Andhra Pradesh government signed more with the edX, a leading global e-learning platform that conducts massive open online courses enabling 12 lakh students in the state to pick and pursue their chosen verticals from more than 2,000 modern and emerging courses free of cost. The MoU was signed by Higher Education Department officials and edX founder Anant Agrawal in the presence of Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy at the camp office here on Friday. The program was virtually witnessed by the Vice-Chancellors and students of 26 universities. Speaking on the occasion, the Chief Minister reaffirmed that quality education only can make students globally competitive and fetch them high-end salaried jobs in top-notch companies. Right to education is old slogan, but the right to quality education is the present-day necessity, he said, adding that the MoU incorporates a golden chapter in the history of education in Andhra Pradesh as it helps our students get international joint certification from edX and Harvard, MIT, Oxford, Cambridge universities, and other world educational institutions. Asserting that the competition of our students is not just with those in other states in the country, but with the students across the world, he said, adding that world standard education only can give bright future for them.
మన పిల్లలు మెరుగైన ఉద్యోగాలు సంపాదించాలి, పెద్ద పెద్ద జీతాలతో ఉద్యోగాలు చేసే పరిస్థితి మన పిల్లలకు అందుబాటులోకి రావాలి అని అంటే అంటిల్ అండ్ అన్లెస్ మన క్వాలిటీ ఆఫ్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ కూడా ఇంటర్నేషనల్ స్టాండర్డ్ తో మనం కాంపిటేటివ్ గా నిలబడగలిగితేనే మన పిల్లలకు ఈ జాబ్ ఆపర్చునిటీస్ ఈ పెద్ద పెద్ద సంస్థల్లోనూ పెద్ద పెద్ద కంపెనీల్లోనూ మన పిల్లలకు వచ్చే పరిస్థితి అవకాశం అనేది మెరుగవుతుంది. ఈ రోజు మనం వేసే ప్రతి అడుగు కూడా ఇది స్టార్టింగ్ పాయింట్ అవుతుంది. ఈ విత్తనం పెద్దదై చెట్టై ప్రతిఫలాలు వచ్చేసరికి బహుశా 5 ఏళ్ళు పట్టొచ్చు, బహుశా 4 ఏళ్ళు పట్టొచ్చు. బట్ ఎక్కడో ఒక చోట అది స్టార్టింగ్ పాయింట్ కావాలి. హైయర్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ లో ఈ రోజు మనం వేసే అడుగులు బహుశా రిజల్ట్ రావడానికి ఇంకొక 4-5 ఏళ్ళు పట్టొచ్చేమో. బై ద టైం మన పిల్లలు గ్రాడ్యుయేషన్ కోర్స్ పాస్ అయిపోయి సర్టిఫికెట్లు చేతులు పట్టుకొని ఉద్యోగాల కోసం అడుగులు ముందుకేసే సమయానికల్లా మనం వేసిన ప్రతి అడుగు కూడా చిన్న పిల్లల దగ్గర నుంచి 1వ తరగతి పిల్లల దగ్గర నుంచి ఆ వయసులో ఉన్న ఆ పిల్లల దగ్గర నుంచి మన ప్రైమరీ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ స్థాయి నుంచి అక్కడి నుంచి పూర్తిగా సమూలంగా మార్చే కార్యక్రమం.
The Andhra Pradesh High Court on Friday allowed the theatrical release of Rajdhani Files, a movie said to be critical of Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy over his plans of 3 state capitals. After going through records submitted by the Central Board of Film Certification, the court refused to grant further stay. Justice N. Jayasuriya, who had given the interim stay on Thursday, lifted it, allowing the screening of the movie in theatres. The movie was to have been released on 15th February. While granting interim stay, the judge had said that it should be examined whether the certificate of release of the movie was issued by CBFC on the basis of a report of the CBFC's examining and revising committee by duly assigning the reasons vis-à-vis the rules made under the Cinematograph Act of 1952. On the court's direction, CBFC regional officer and presiding officer of the revising committee produced all records. MLC and Vice RCP General Secretary Leela A.P. Reddy had filed a petition seeking a stay on the movie by contending that it was defamatory against the Chief Minister and other leaders. Andhra Pradesh Governor of Andhra Pradesh S. Abdul Nazir has hoisted a 150 feet tall national flag at a program held in Jaggayapet on Friday. Later addressing a public meeting, the Governor Abdul Nazir has said that the 150 feet tall national flag installed in Jaggayapet was a great tribute to Pingli Venkaiah, the designer of the national flag, who was born in Krishna district and had given an identity to India and its people. The governor said that through the Tiranga Utsav organized in 2021, marking the completion of 100 years of the tricolor flag, and the Har Ghar Tiranga campaign held on 2022, as part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebrations, marking 75th year of independence, the nation paid a befitting tribute to the great freedom fighter. He appreciated the efforts of Sri Samineni Udya Bhanu, MLA and government whip, and the Jaggayapet municipality for their initiative to install the 150 feet high national flag.
ఈ రోజు 150 అడుగుల జాతీయ జెండా ఆవిష్కరణ సందర్భంగా ఏర్పాటు చేసిన ఈ కార్యక్రమంలో పాల్గొనడం నాకు చాలా సంతోషంగా ఉంది.
The people in Andhra Pradesh have been subjected to brutality by the Jagan Mohan Reddy-led YSRCP government, TDP Secretary Nara Lokesh said on Friday. He met Suvada Ravi Shekhar at Nellimala, who was allegedly falsely charged in the attempt to murder case in the aftermath of the demolition of idols at Ramtirtham temple. In December 2020, miscreants targeted the famous Ramtirtham temple in Vizianagaram district and desecrated the 400-year-old idol of Bhagwan Ram. TDP chief and former Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh Nara Chandrababu Naidu criticized the complacent attitude of the YSRCP government. Jagan Mohan Reddy, who is known for vendetta politics, was quick to bring his henchman, YSRCP General Secretary and Rajya Sabha MP V. Vijayasai Reddy to suppress the dissent. Vijayasai Reddy lodged a baseless attempt to murder case and 10 people, including Suvada Ravi Shekhar, were sent to jail. Due to Jagan Reddy's torture tactics, one victim was coerced into accepting the case, enduring a hospital stay of 3 months after being beaten badly.
ఈ సైకో జగన్ ఈ మధ్యన ఒక్క విషయంలో మటుకు నిజం చెప్పాడండి. తనకి స్టార్ క్యాంపెయినర్స్ లేరంట, జనమే ఆయనకి స్టార్ క్యాంపెయినర్స్ అంట. అందుకే జగన్ గారికి నేను మూడు ఛాలెంజ్లు విసురుతున్నా. టైం డేట్ మీరు ఫిక్స్ చేయండి. మీరు తీసుకొచ్చిన బూమ్ బూమ్ దుకాణం దగ్గరికి వెళ్దాం. అక్కడ మందు బాబుల్ని అడుగుదాం మీ పరిపాలన ఎలా ఉందో. నువ్వు సిద్ధమా జగన్ అని సభాముఖంగా అడుగుతున్నా. ఈ రోజు ఆ బూమ్ బూమ్ దుకాణం దగ్గరికి వెళ్తే మందు బాబులు ఈ ప్రభుత్వాన్ని ఎన్ని బండబూతులు తిడుతున్నారో ప్రజలందరికీ తెలుసు. తెలుగింటి ఆడపడుచులు కూడా ఆలోచించాలా. ఆనాడు సైకో జగన్ సంపూర్ణ మద్యపాన నిషేధం చేసిన తర్వాతనే మీ ఓటు అడుగుతా అన్నాడు. ఏం తల్లి సంపూర్ణ మద్యపాన నిషేధం చేశాడా తల్లి? నేను రెండో ఛాలెంజ్ ఇస్తున్నా ఈ సైకో జగన్కి. మీరు ఎంచుకునే ఇంటికి వెళ్దాం, అక్కడున్న తెలుగింటి ఆడపడుచులతో మాట్లాడదాం. గత 5 సంవత్సరాలుగా, క్షమించాలి 4 సంవత్సరాలు 10 నెలలుగా మీరు పెంచిన ధరల గురించి చర్చిద్దాం. పెట్రోల్, డీజిల్, గ్యాస్ ధర పెంచారు, నిత్యావసర సరుకుల ధరలు పెంచారు, కరెంటు ఛార్జీలు పెంచారు. ఏ ఒక్క ఇంటికి వెళ్ళినా తెలుగింటి ఆడపడుచులు జగన్కి షాక్ ఇచ్చేదానికి సిద్ధంగా ఉన్నారు. మూడో ఛాలెంజ్, ఈ రెండు కాకపోతే మూడో ఛాలెంజ్, యువత దగ్గరికి వెళ్దాం. నన్ను వచ్చి ఈరోజు డిఎస్సి రాసేదానికి వచ్చి యువకులు రాసేవాళ్ళు నన్ను కలిశారు. గత 4 సంవత్సరాలు 10 నెలలుగా ఒక్క డిఎస్సి లేదు. గ్రూప్ 1, గ్రూప్ 2 నోటిఫికేషన్ సరిగా లేవు. ఎన్నికల ముందల ప్రతి సంవత్సరం 6500 కానిస్టేబుల్ పోస్టులు భర్తీ చేస్తానని హామీ ఇచ్చి మాట తప్పిన వ్యక్తి జగన్. ఇప్పుడున్న యువత నేను చూస్తుంటే ఎప్పుడు దొరుకుతాడా ఈ ముఖ్యమంత్రి తరిమి కొడదామని సిద్ధంగా ఉన్నారు.
Nifty benchmark indices marched higher for the fourth straight session on Friday, with Nifty closing above the 22,000 level, tracking gains in index majors L&T, Infosys and M&M, amid a firm trend in the global markets. The 30-share BSE Sensex surged 376.6 points or 0.52% to close at 72,426.64. The index touched a high of 72,545.33 and a low of 72,218.10 during intraday trade. The broader NSE Nifty also climbed 129.95 points or 0.59% to end at points 22,040.70. Wipro was the biggest gainer in the Sensex chart, rising 4.79%, followed by M&M, L&T, Tata Motors, Maruti, Infosys, Nestle India, and IndusInd Bank. Shares of M&M shot up 3.96% to finish at 1,835 rupees and 55 paise apiece after it announced its supply agreement with German automotive major Volkswagen Group for electric vehicle components under their joint vision for electric mobility collaboration. In contrast, Powergrid, SBI, Reliance, NTPC and Axis Bank were among the laggards. In Asia, Japan's Nikkei, Hong Kong's Hang Seng and South Korea's Kospi settled with significant gains. China's financial markets are closed for the Lunar New Year holidays. The US market closed higher in the overnight trade on Thursday. Global oil benchmark Brent crude slipped 0.83% to $82 a barrel. Same-sex couples will now also be legally allowed to adopt children after Thursday's 176-76 vote in Parliament. Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis said the new law would abolish a serious inequality. The head of the Orthodox Church, Archbishop Hieronymus, said the measure would corrupt the homeland's social cohesion. The bill needed a simple majority to pass through the 300-member parliament. Mitsotakis had championed the bill but required the support of opposition parties to get it over the line, with dozens of MPs from his centre-right governing party opposed. The reform makes the lives of several of citizens better, without taking away anything from the lives of the many. The vote has been welcomed by LGBTQ organizations in Greece. 15 of the European Union's 27 members have already legalized same-sex marriage. It is permitted in 35 countries worldwide. Greece has until now lagged behind some of its European neighbors, largely because of opposition from the church. It is the first country in southeastern Europe to have marriage equality. Jailed Russian opposition politician Alexei Navalny is dead, the prison service of the Yamlonenets region where he had been serving his sentence, has said. Navalny, an outspoken critic of Russian President Vladimir Putin, has been in Russian jail since 2021 on charges that are widely viewed as politically motivated. Kira Yarmish, Navalny's spokesperson, said his team had yet to receive confirmation of the death, but his lawyer was now traveling to Siberia. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said Russia's penitentiary service was making all checks regarding Navalny's death but had no information about the matter. In August, Navalny was found guilty of founding and funding an extremist organization, which he denied, and was given an extra 19 years to his existing sentence. He had already been sentenced to 9 years for parole violations, fraud and contempt of court. Alexei's anti-corruption foundation has amassed a sizable following exposing the riches of Kremlin elites. Later that year, he becomes a key leader of election protest after Putin's United Russia party wins the vote despite the Kremlin's campaign being marred by allegations of fraud. Thank you for watching Swatantra TV English Bulletin. For a complete and comprehensive English news bulletin, please do watch Swatantra TV every day. This is Mahima, signing off. Keep watching Swatantra TV.